Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. We have finally made it, guys. Shapeshifters is over. Futties starts today inside of FC25, the promo that we have all been looking forward to save the summer on this game. And hopefully it does just that today. Hopefully this is the beginning of good, fun content and worthwhile content, specifically here in the menus. We have all the leaks today, guys. Over 150 cards are going to be in packs between Futties, Greats of the Game, and the Best of Re-Release Batch 1. We're going to look at all of those leaks as well as SBC leaks because there's a very large list of players there with some pretty good cards. But one of the biggest questions still remains with evolutions. There's a max 95 rated Evo leak that's out there, but we don't have too many specifics yet. We're going to talk about that and, of course, the big start to Futties that we have already, the paid season pass of the Futties season. Let's get into it, guys. If you're excited for Futties, drop a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you are new. First, let's look over the content from yesterday in FC25, the last day of Shapeshifters. We have our last sprint league here, which is giving us the first, I believe this is the first low driven plus playstyle that we're actually going to be able to put on any player since this playstyle plus has been given out. The first Evo consumable, at least on its own. It is max 94, which is a bit of a bummer. You also get right wing and right wing inside forward plus plus, but this is the fifth and final sprint league, which means you can complete the completionist as well for winning 3 for the very last level there. For some okay packs, those are done after this release here. Before we talk about the season pass, I want to go quickly to SBCs and look at the shapeshifter, not just a shapeshifter SBC, the shapeshifter. Vanya Milinkovic-Savic, on the last day of shapeshifters, they finally dropped him. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, looks great as a center back. He's very cheap. He's only 137,000 coins and 4 squads to complete. Again, I look at this card and I see a center back. Sure, he is incisive and he has pinged base, but I think if you really wanted to use him as a CDM, maybe you wait until you can get a 5th playstyle plus on the card and you put a long ball or a tiki-taka. He does have relentless, which is nice, and of course his playstyle pluses, Bruiser, Aerial, and the Anticipate look very good. So for a very small price, this is a piece of FIFA history, an SBC, along with the Neuer and some of the others that we've had this week that are very much well worth doing, and they'll be even easier to complete, hopefully, after Futties starts today. Now, let's talk about the season pass a little bit. I know all of us have seen it. You've looked into things. You've decided whether or not you're going to buy the 500,000 coin season pass right away or if you're going to wait on it. Once again, you look at all of the insane players that are in here. What a season pass, man. For the players alone, you have so many great choices here. At level 1, you've got the Martial card with finesse, low driven, rapid. Sure, he's got the chip shot and does not have a 5-star weak foot, I believe, or 5-star skills, one of the two. Still a great card for level 1. You got Voltamata here at level 5, or Lingard, Cezinha, and the Toure card. The premium pass, once again, just gives so many packs. Of course, all of them tradable. You've got so many playstyle plus Evos, Tiki-Taka in here. As you go throughout the list, like, it's yet again another insane season pass here with just so many players and so many packs and everything inside of it. I also really want to point out here at level 13, and where was it? Before this as well, at level 9, the 3 of 5 base playstyles picks. That is awesome. We love those. Those are actually fantastic for Evos, customizing our own cards, especially at this late stage of the game. We're going to be packing a lot of cards that maybe we wouldn't have been able to get in recent months since they're from earlier on in the year, and those base playstyle evolutions are going to be very key to evolving some of those players that we're packing from the re-release. Again, you guys have seen all of this, of course, as you scroll through here, like the Harry Maguire card, that's a good one. St. Juste. There's insane center backs in the season pass. The Maguire, the St. Juste, the Bombito card, of course, the Toure that we just looked at. But I want to look at level 30 really quick. This is a tough choice. When we get here, it's going to require some thinking. Sure, you've got the Barella and you got the Adama and the Rodrigo. That's going to be a tough choice there. But this one, Sophia Wilson or Ferland Mendy. This Ferland Mendy card looks unbelievable. It's the return of a Futties legend, of a FIFA legend. He only has left back position, which is the only thing I would say about this card that I don't love. No jockey, okay, no other passing playstyles except for whipped. He does have a low driven, interestingly enough, and maybe you could say a little bit low on the passing and the dribbling stats, but it's Ferland Mendy. I think personally for me here, I might take this Sophia Wilson card. Striker, right wing, only 4-5. Is a bummer. Like, this card should be 5-5, but you know she's going to be insane in game a 98 rated card with 299 face stats. That is what draws me to that card, and just knowing how good she is in game, that's insane, right? That a card alone is worth 500,000 coins whenever you get there. You got Jude and Joe Bellingham here in the season pass you can take at level 35. And then, of course, all the way at the end at level 40, you've got 99 VVD and 99 David Ginola. Now, the thing with this season pass is it's double season points basically everywhere. Guys, right now, people are already level 15, which is crazy. From doing the store packs that give you 1,500 SP times 2, so you get 3,000 SP from the store packs. If you're a club member, you got 2,000 SP for just logging into the game. And then, of course, all of the objectives that are out there already, playing career mode, manager and player career mode, playing clubs, even an ultimate team. There's some objectives still that you can get SP for. You can get all the way up to level 15 right now, which is pretty crazy. We are going to be getting to the end of this season pass to the cards like the Jude Bellingham, the Joe Bellingham, the 99 VVD, and the Ginola faster than any other week, in my opinion, because of this double SP. So it's going to go by really quick. If you want to stay on top of it and try to get leveled up as fast as you can, absolutely be in those objectives every day looking for the SP. But right now, it's only possible to get up to level 15 with the store packs. I wanted to make that very clear. I have not purchased those. I don't know if I will. We'll just have to see what other SP comes out today. This graphic, by the way, is really helpful to decide whether or not you want to buy the premium pass. I do believe it's once again worth your 500,000 coins. Some of the cards that are in here in the season pass that you're going to get in 1 or 2 weeks from just getting SP in this game, like you're going to be getting a Darwin or a Marmouche, and probably down here to the Ferland Mendy or the Sophia Wilson. By the time we get to 2 weeks into the season pass, maybe into 2 weeks, you'll be able to get Ginola. That's worth the 500,000 coins for me for players alone. You add all the playstyle pluses for Evos on top of that, the cosmetics, not to mention even the tradable packs with all these special cards and packs. It is once again a cracked season pass. So with that though, we got to really quickly, before we talk too much about footies, look at the market, because guys, yesterday was a terrible day for the market. Take a look at this Star Performers UEFA Nations League winner Vitinha card from 970,000 coins down to 500k. I know he's got a leaked SBC as well, but this is just a great example of how a lot of the market was moving yesterday. However, if you did take some of the advice that we gave out yesterday about buying Path to Glory cards, one of my best trades yesterday was Rolfo. I was not expecting her and some of the other players that are deserving of upgrades to actually get upgraded. But what happened was yesterday there was so much panic selling because everybody was selling cards. Futties is about to drop with insane players, and the season pass takes 500,000 coins from a lot of people's Ultimate Team clubs. I bought like 3 or 4 Rolfos here at 180,000 coins. Obviously, she had a huge spike because she got upgraded right after that. But some of the other cards that I bought, Irene Paredes. And I'm telling you this right now because these are still cards to watch this weekend on this game because they're still live. We talked about this, right? Live cards have the juice. I picked up 3 Irene Paredes right here at 475,000 coins, and I actually just sold them all like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, for 600, almost 700k, 650 for the other 2. So huge profits there on these PTG cards. There's going to be more profits to be had. So take a look around the market, look at these cards, but don't sleep on a Nations League winner. These cards are not getting re-released into packs. Sure, Vitinha's got an SBC. Bruno Fernandes has got an SBC that is leaked as well. But some of these other cards that are still meta enough at this stage of the game, maybe this Rafael Leao, even though a lot of people, of course, have him already. Yesterday, look at his price drop. He was 1.6 mil down to 1.3. There's going to be some more price drops today. I think you can be out there trading on the market. Just be careful because with Futties coming today, that's going to create a whole new level of hype for people that want to buy cards, but also for people that are going to be selling cards to try out the new Futties items. And it's going to be SBCs and evolutions that could hurt the market today the most. So we're going to talk about those leagues right now. Let's talk about Futties, guys, what we are here for. We've got this teaser screen in game, but we don't need it because we have all the leaks of all the cards that are coming into packs today. But can we just take a step back and realize that this promo has been literally like 8 weeks in the making? We were tired of Team of the Season halfway through. We have been tired of Shapeshifters since maybe the first or second week. Sure, there's been some good things here or there, but overall, we have been waiting for this, guys, and it is finally here. The promo that can hopefully bring some excitement and worth back to this game. Let's look at the leaks. This is Team 1 official cards. All of the cards that are coming in this team of Futties number 1 today. Here's the first thing that I want to note. 3 99 rated cards. Last year, I believe for Team 1 of Futties, there was only 1 99 rated Putellas. We've got Lamine Yamal, Pele, and Kylian Mbappe. These are all the 99s. This is kind of the beginning of the chase for the 99s as well. Sure, these cards are going to be meta from now until this game is over and we're looking at FC 26. These are the cards that we're chasing. Sure, some of the 98s as well, but they're going to be expensive today. I would not think that you would want to buy any of these 3. They're going to be very expensive. These Futties might be kind of difficult to pack. That's been a trend for the previous years of Futties, is that these cards, since they put Futties in packs in the past couple of years, are not easy to pack. We'll talk about that more in a second. But, I mean, these are some cracked cards. Maldini, like this Lauren James. The Allison 98 rated keeper card. Zay Roberto with 2 99 rated stats on a 97 rated card with 5 playstyle pluses. How many 5 playstyle plus cards do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally, some more of those. Looks like we just have 6 5 playstyle plus cards, but that's fine. Carlitos Tevez, 97. McCabe, another card is a 97. Blaise Matuidi with 99 pass, 99 defending, bruiser, tiki-taka, pinged, and anticipate. That card is a problem. Wow, 98 physical as well. What a beast. Look at this Koundé with the tiki-taka, interesting, but quick step. Jockey and intercept with 97 defending and 97 pace. Jurgen Kohler finally gets a special card. Kluivert gets one as well. Fouty gets a decent card there. 95 and above with only 90 physical in all of her stats. 95 plus in all of her stats, bar the 90 physical, I guess I should say. Great playstyle pluses for her. You got John Barnes, Jonathan Klaus there, Luis Figo, Isco. Wow, Taram and Yildiz are getting releases as well. This looks like a solid team. It's solid, right? You've got the high-end, top-tier 99 rated cards, some cracked 98s, and some very usable 97s and 96s. I think for most of us, we look at anybody in this team, even the quote-unquote fodder ones, and they're at least usable right now in the state of the power curve that we are in. So those are the Futties cards. Like I was mentioning, they're probably going to start pretty expensive today because the pack weight for Futties has historically been not great. I know it's not what you want to hear, but it's just a fact. Take a look at this Goretzka card from last year. He went from 1.5 mil day 1 down to 700K on day 2. So be careful buying these cards today, but I will say there could be opportunities to buy them early on. I'm talking like in the first 30 minutes to an hour of these cards being in packs, because there's going to be so many saved packs open today. People have been saving packs for weeks, tradable and untradeable ones. So with that being said, there could be some influx of supply. You could buy them, maybe see a rise for the start of Weekend League, and then sell those cards off, as they will definitely go cheaper into Saturday there. I was trying to pull up the FC20. Do I have it right here? FC24, the Futties team. Yeah, we have 98 Jorginho. We only had 199 last year at the FC24 for the first team. And I think we have more cards in packs this year too for Futties Team 1. So that could be seen as a good thing. I mean, we'll just have to see how good or how bad the pack weight is. Now, we got more cards coming other than just the Futties. We have Greats of the Game players here. These are live. So the Greats of the Game icons are only going to be women's cards, and they are live and upgrading for... Okay, Fouty's at Futties, not a Greats of the Game. I was just realizing, why is she in this list? Because USA is obviously not in the Women's Euros. Anyways, these cards are all live and upgrading. I think if they score 3 goals, they get a +1, and another +1 if they win. It's kind of an interesting upgrade path for these cards. But Ball Pastor, Pinchon, Kessler, Angerer, and Sausage. So we have 4 German cards in there. We've got 4 French cards as well. And we've got Schellin. That's going to be a crazy card. We've got Scott and Williams there for England. So those are the Greats of the Game cards that are coming into packs as well. But we're not done. This is the real ticket to what is going to make Futties. It is the re-release batch number 1, and it is fully leaked, guys. We have all the players that are going to be in packs today, making over 150 total special cards in packs, because this set alone is 125 5. This is what's going to make packs fun. Now, the best cards in this are 95 rated. We got some Team of the Years. Cristiano Ronaldo Team of the Year is in this. You got the Team of the Year icon Eusebio, William Saliba, right? We said in yesterday's video, don't be surprised if this batch 1 doesn't have some of the heavy hitting names that you've seen from recent promos of like the big Team of the Season cards or even shapeshifters or even some FUT birthday cards. There are a few FUT birthdays in here like Shuameni. And who else? There's a couple other ones. Bonmati for birthday, Rafael Leao, Bellingham. There are some good ones, but this is not the best batch, right? This levels up. Batch 1 has the early on in the game cards, some of the lower rated ones. There's still a lot of higher rated ones in here, but this is what's going to make packs fun because there's going to be 125 of these pre-released special cards back in packs, which is going to make opening packs so fun because you never know what you're going to get. You might see the Trailblazers walkout animation taking you all the way back to October or November, whenever that promo was released earlier on in this game. You might see Winter Wildcards Jorginho pop out of a pack. You might see Hansen Centurions, who is one of the most overpowered cards earlier on in this game. Valverde, Team of the Year honorable mentions. You've got Griezmann, numero foot, Foden, Thunderstruck. Here's one thing I will say. I'm trying to scroll through these pictures here slowly so that if you need to take a quick pause or screenshot it and see what card you might have in your club. If you have a card in your club tradable of any of these, sell them, all right? 90 Lionel Messi, Total Rush, 90 rated Messi. This card's getting re-released today. He's been max price for a while. His max price actually just got updated to 540K. He's still extinct. I understand it's because he's rare and like who has this card tradable anymore. But if you or someone you know has any of these cards that are getting re-released today, please tell them to sell. I actually had to check my club really quick and I sold a Tim Howard because the 91 rated fantasy Tim Howard is going to be re-released today. I think I had packed him when he was in packs way back when. He was like 17K or something like that. And I just sold him for 34 because I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to pack him again this week as a 91 rated special card getting re-released. But this is going to create insane opportunities for Evos. 88 Vidic Winter Wildcards getting re-released back in packs. You've got a bunch of low rated cards here, which is going to be great for the exchanges. You've got a bunch of middle tier 90, 91, 92 rated cards here. That's kind of the middle tier of this re-release, which is going to make it very easy to craft any SBC and do more exchanges. This is what makes opening packs fun. Again, because you're going to have so many special cards in packs. That's the fun part about it. Also, this is also potential for evolutions. I know we kind of already mentioned it. These cards we're going to be packing first owner. If you want to Evo that 90 rush version of Messi, this is why we were talking about being careful with some of the Evos that are out right now, because some of these Evos from shapeshifters could create some insane opportunities to create some chains with the Futties Evos as they come out as well from the new content coming today, and especially those in combination with those that we already have on the game right now. So that's one thing to watch out for. Also to consider the Playstyle Plus evolutions that we have. Evos are about to pop off. Like with the Futties ones we get, plus just the setup of all the Playstyle Plus Evos from the Season Pass, from the daily Women's League games that we've got, and these re-release special cards, the possibilities are going to be crazy. So that's the cards that are in packs. Again, 150 plus. It's going to be crazy, especially with the unknown of who you're going to be packing, what animation you're going to see. That's the most fun part. You're going to see crazy 84 times 10s, probably with like 5 or 6 special cards in them. That's what the summertime of Futties is about. Now, with all that fodder we're going to be getting, what are we going to be crafting? What player SBCs are out there? We've got the whole list of SBC / objective cards that are about to be coming. Whoa, we're zoomed way in there. This top row looks amazing. Vitinha, another special card for him. That's the only thing I'll say. We've got like, what, 2 or 3 versions of Vitinha that are 96 or 97 rated already. Pretty crazy. He's getting a 99 dribbling, 97 passing card here with low driven, tiki-taka, pinged, and anticipate. Looks crazy. That's definitely an SBC. Bruno Fernandes, 97 rated with 97 shooting and passing. Low driven, quick step, long ball, and technical. Looks like a great card. Mickey Van de Ven looks unbelievable. Quick step, block, jockey, and the anticipate. That is an insta-complete SBC for me. But then again, you think, is that an SBC worth doing for everybody with all the insane center backs that are in the paid season pass? I'm still doing it as a Spurs fan. But Mycon looks crazy as well. This is a chance for those of us who didn't get Mycon from the Cup earlier on in the year to actually get our hands on one of the best right backs in the game. He's got Rapid Plus this time. He's got Jockey. He's got Anticipate and Long Ball. It's going to be a great card. And then the rest of the SBCs / objective cards look okay. Miyama looks usable. Petit looks decent. Alvarez, maybe a little bit low on the passing and dribbling stats for what I'd like to see. Laudrup looks interesting as well. Maybe a little bit higher pace will be necessary there for him. Linda Caicedo looks okay. And Skelly Alvaro is getting a card. He's actually kind of a silver beast that a lot of people have been evolving this year. And this guy, Friday, I almost guarantee you he's going to be dropped as an objective player today. But that's the question. Who's the SBC player going to be? It's got to be one of these four from the top row. If I had to guess, I'm going to guess Bruno Fernandes. I feel like that would be a Friday type of player SBC that EA would want to drop. Either Bruno or maybe Maicon would be my guess. So watch out for maybe 2 player SBCs today, but one of these top 4, and then definitely one of the players and objectives at the very least. So that's the first part of SBCs we have to discuss. The second part of SBCs that we have to discuss is upgrade packs. It's a huge day for upgrade packs in this game. First of all, our player pick, the 92 plus 1 of 5 Tots or Shapeshifters pick, is expiring today. And I think a staple SBC of Futties that we've seen for the last 2 years is going to replace it. And that is the re-release Batch 1 player pick. Now, this SBC was downvoted last year, and really in Batch 2 and Batch 3, this player pick gets a lot better because there's better cards in it. But this is one of the most fun SBCs to craft each and every year of Futties because it's so cheap. This is an 86 rated squad, or at least that's all that it was last year. That's going to be able to be completed in a blink of an eye, opening 84 times 10s with 84s that you get from that, 85s, the lowest rated fodder cards. You throw in some of those 88s and 89s that you pack that you maybe don't want to even put into an exchange, you're going to be able to craft one of these player picks. And yeah, you still have, what is it, R9, 95, 95 Eusebio. You still got some good cards in here that you could put Playstyle Plus Evolutions on, that you could customize on your own accord, or some of these other cards in here that are like 94 Blanc, or 94 Charlton Fantasy, some of the Foot Birthday cards. Don't sleep on the Foot Birthdays. They're all 5-star, remember? Foot Birthday Vieira is in here. Holland Foot Birthday, Saliba Team of the Year. Again, there's plenty of mid to top tier 93 to 95 rated cards in this re-release that could be evolved with all the ones we have out right now to create a really good card. So don't forget that Batch 1 player pick should hopefully be dropped today. That might be the fun player pick SBC that we have that's unlimited, repeatable, kind of like this 92 plus. But other upgrades today, the exchanges and all the daily upgrades, even like the Shapeshifters crafting and the grinding upgrades, since Shapeshifters is ending, they're all going away. Now, I'm not worried about the exchanges. These should be refreshing today. Not worried about that at all. They've expired every week now for like the past month since they came out, and they've refreshed every single time. But these are going to be crazy after today, and the Futties cards are released in packs. If EA change anything about this, we're going to have a big problem. But they shouldn't, because it's July, it's summertime, it's Futties. Let us cook. This is why when these exchanges came out and everybody was upset that it was, put in 4 cards instead of 1. I know it's not like the old exchanges, but I literally remember tweeting when these came out, we're going to be glad that we have these exchanges rather than the other ones once we get to Futties. And right now, here we are. I'm excited to see how these become even better today with the older special cards in packs too that can give you 89, 90s, and 91s to put into more exchanges, and just the crazy packs you're going to see from these since they are better packs. So I expect those to refresh. I do expect the dailies to refresh as well. The one thing I'll say with the Shapeshifter crafting and the Super Daily and all this stuff, right? EA, just make it simpler. I don't want a 5-step process to get my bronzes into gold commons and rares, to then put them into a grinding upgrade and then into a crafting. Like, just let me put in like a bronze and get maybe some gold non-rares back that I put into the crafting upgrade. Like, make it a 1 or 2-step process. Make it super easy and not annoying. We still have the 83 plus player pick that is out as well. That's going to be fantastic to continue to grind with as well. But I just don't want it to be, oh, never mind, that goes away today. Hopefully that refreshes. Hopefully. I don't know why it wouldn't, but hopefully that refreshes. But I would expect we get some sort of Futties daily login today too. That'd be something to watch out for. And maybe a Futties crafting objective and SBC there. Again, I just hope they make it simpler and not as many steps. So SBCs and packs are going to be taken off today. It's going to be fun. Now, evolutions. Guys, right now, this is still the only Evo leak that we have. Either the leakers are keeping their lips tight, they're not talking, or They don't know a whole lot of details yet because remember just a couple days ago, Foot Police was tweeting all these bombazo emojis, hyping us all up because he had some crazy leaks. And he says the 95 rated evolutions are incoming, which is pretty crazy, okay? That's a pretty big deal because some of the cards that we've evolved in the last couple of weeks have only gone up to 95 rated, and we'd be able to evolve them once again. Now, is this going to be a 5 playstyle plus evolution? I really doubt that because they're really saving 5 playstyle pluses for very unique cards, very unique high rated cards, of course. We've seen that. But max 95 is pretty crazy. So I'm going to guess this is an attacker evolution. Even though right now we don't know the specifics of it, I bet it'll be leaked before the content drop today. But this could be like, the Shapeshifter Strike Force. Maybe this is Futties Strike Force or something like that. I'm going to guess an attacker evo. Could be wrong, but a lot of these like big time evos are attacker evos and they're usually paid. Now, remember, the Strike Force evos have all been 500,000 coins. We just had a 500,000 coin season pass. If this is a max 95 evo that goes crazy today, it might be 500,000 coins, which is a big price tag. But if the stat boosts are crazy, if it's great, we could be there for it. I hope it's not 500K. I hope it's like 250. At this stage of the game, with everything priced on the market the way that it is, you really don't want an evo to be much more than a couple 100K because it doesn't necessarily seem worth it with everything or a lot of things on the market being as cheap as they are. So watch out for more leaks around that. But it's a promo Friday, so I would imagine if we're getting a max 95 evo today, like it would drop today. Like if we're getting a max 95 evo during Futties, I would imagine that it drops today. So be watching out for that. That could hurt the market even more, which is one of the reasons why right now I'm just going to probably sell off the last couple cards. I got 2 Stanways here for 275. She's like 330, 340. I've got a Patrick Guijarro for 600,000 coins flat. I think she's like 700K right now. This card could continue to rise more. She's about to go out of packs, but some of the evos and just the fact that it's Futties does worry me a little bit for some of these cards. So I'm probably going to take the cash on those just to be safe, because if we do get a 500K evo today, first of all, that's going to make some of the cards that fit this evolution go crazy. So that could be one thing you watch out for. If it's like a striker or a right wing evo, maybe you're watching out for some of those 91, 2, 3 rated cards that you could double evo, or like, man, 95 rated cards. I can't even think of like TOTS cards, man. Like you're going to be thinking about team of the seasons that would be potentially evolvable. Like, let me just pull up the Ultimate TOTS squad really fast. Who's going to be potentially evolvable from a 95 rated evo? Well, this Ultimate TOTS is mostly just 96s, which is annoying. But like Pancho's a 95. Inigo Martinez is a 95. Is Saliba? No, Saliba Team of the Year is a 95. Maybe some imagine Team of the Year cards fitting into evos and actually getting upgraded stats. Let's see, 96. Karchawi is a 95. Dumornay is oh my gosh. Imagine that this Dumornay card, who already has 98 pace, 96 dribble, 95 shooting, and 94 pass with finesse press proven and low driven. Like, come on. If this card fits an evo today, that's crazy. And that's, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to go buy one of these Dumornays right now. I know I'm just kind of talking this up, and it may not even come true, all right? It may not even come true. So invest in at your own risk. Don't do this, but I'm going to go buy one of these for literally minimum price $12,250, because if she fits an evo, like that would be crazy, and she could go crazy for that. So that's the sort of thing that you have to kind of wrap your mind around with the max 95 evo. So watch out for more leaks for that today. And the best advice I can give you is just be careful in terms of the market. Be careful, guys, because I think prices are going to drop more. And you look at fodder prices, they are down, and with more of these cards going to be accessible to everybody today, 90s, 88s and above, basically, through the re-release cards that are going to be coming back in packs, I think you just got to be really, really careful investing in any fodder right now, unless it is specifically required, unless there's like a 86, 87, or 88 specific player requirement. Specifically anything lower than 88s, I bet during Futties, guys, it's 87s, 86s, and 85s that would move the most if they're specifically required. If they're needed for an SBC, they're not getting packed as much like the 88s will be in those SBCs. And then team of the seasons, there's a few team of the season cards that are getting re-released. How much are TOTS cards right now? Because evidently my game was messed up. Yesterday in the video, it looked like the TOTS pack was not refreshing for me, but it actually did, because look at TOTS cards. They were like 14K. Now they're 11, 12,000 coins. Would I invest in these? Probably not, because there's going to be a few of them still in packs. But you're going to need probably a team of the week or team of the season players and other SBCs as well. They're minimum price. They shouldn't be that hard to get. So I don't think they're going to go up. I wouldn't really say that that is an investment, but I just wanted to mention that as a part of the video today as well. Regardless, it's Futties time, man. We are so excited for this today. Guys, we're going to be back streaming today here on YouTube, on Twitch as well, and on TikTok as well if you want to watch there. Those links are down below in the description. We'll be live right around the content drop time. It should be a blast today. The one thing I haven't even mentioned yet is Foot Champs rewards. There's some very interesting rewards in here for the player picks, which has got people probably going to be playing a lot of Weekend League today. And that could make some movements on the market as well. 2 of 6, 95 plus, Ultimate Tots, Shapeshifter. Is there anything else in those picks? I don't even remember. Ultimate Tots, Shapeshifters, and Futties. So the Futties are in the rewards. That's the different abbreviations there. A 2 of 6 is pretty cool. I mean, you only get 1 pick, but they're 95 plus. You get a premium Shapeshifter. Wow, this is 9 wins, right? Rank 5, is that 9 wins? 96 plus tradable. You get a 3-player pack untradeable and an 84 times 10. Maybe it'll be a 7 and dip weekend for me. You guys know how I like to roll. You still get the 2. 1 of 3, 95 plus. That could be OP because it's 2-player picks still. Interesting. We're going to really have to see how these rewards look this week, but that's going to be demand for people to buy cards off the market and just to be on the game today in general because the Futties cards are in rewards. Imagine packing 99 Mbappe or 99 Lamine Yamal from Weekend League rewards. That'd be crazy. Anyways, I'll stop yapping, guys. It's an exciting Friday back on this game. EA, please deliver. Don't disappoint, and we'll be looking forward to a promo Friday with some trumpets that we haven't been excited about in a while. That's the video for me today, guys. If you're excited, drop a thumbs up on it, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in a video tomorrow and a stream today. It's been TheFutAccountant. Have a great Friday. Peace.